I've just finished evaluating the new gadget for the professor, and we've sent it over to you. You'll find it in the training room. As the professor's already told you, if you don't complete the training, you can't advance to the next area. Good luck!
Welcome to another part of Escape 1. This time we are going to kill the RC car. Yes, we finally have it. And yeah, the professor has been kidnapped, so it's Natille. So really, we have to, be told what to do by our AI friend here, which I forgot the name of. Shit. Yes, the RC car has quite a few things. Has kids on its tail side and such. And it is about the same as any other RC car, like Ape Escape 2. You can use it to get shit, press buttons, kill enemies, go through shit that you can't get through, which is small gaps. There are no pipes in this one. And yeah, nothing else to it really. It's just the usual of the RC car. And of course, pushing the right stick in teleports it back in. So, same old RC car, nothing too special about it. We can pretty much move on from this one. We're done here.
Spike, something has gone terribly wrong. The professor and Natille are nowhere to be found. The laboratory has been ransacked and much of the equipment has been destroyed. The apes were here and I believe they've taken the professor and Natille away with them. You're now being transported to Specter's base area. His exact location is unknown. All I can tell you at this time is that his base is an old factory building located in the middle of town somewhere. Specter's taken it over and is now using it to manufacture weapons. But first, before you head over to the base, find the energy storehouse. The energy storehouse is the heart of Specter's factory. By destroying this, you'll shut down all the power to his base. The energy storehouse is hidden somewhere within a nearby park. Please hurry! The professor and Natille may be in great danger. One more thing. The base has a heavy and very powerful security system that will not be affected by the power shutdown. So be careful.
I don't know what's up with the audio, but yeah. We are now doing City Park. 8 monkeys in total for us to get, but 13 and 3 tokens for the second part. Now, the thing about this one is that it starts off with no music. It's just nature.
Let's go!
But we have monkeys to get, so there's no time to lose. We gotta set the professor and Natille, and well, we have to get through all of Futurama to actually get to them. So we'll have to go ahead and get some more monkeys on the way through. Let's test out our new RC car, shall we? We need them for getting through these gaps to take care of the monkeys, which is by far the most annoying fucking part of the entire game. Trying to get these fucking monkeys. Because the monkeys that are needing the RC car to get them out of their caged area, they're literally the most annoying ones to get, because the RC car is so fucking hard to control by like bees. Beware of bees. Or the wasps or whatever. I don't give a shit. There's a boxing monkey over here. Let's take care of him. Gives me bad fucking memories of excessive boxing. Fuck that minigame. But yeah, the RC car. Even though RC car is neat, it's something I hate using because it controls like ass, and trying to scare the monkeys out of their caged areas is extremely annoying and sort of luck-based, because the monkeys usually don't want to fucking leave. Now I got 3 monkeys, so I can have that open. But behind me is a monkey shooting at me, and this motherfucker. Now, most people would run past this guy, but I'm actually going to beat him to showcase to you not only how you're supposed to be like a pro, if you can avoid getting shot at, and not get stuck on the robot, but also what exactly you get for being this guy. You get some tokens, some nice little triangles, and you also get a life. So, kinda worth it. Kinda. Lives are always worth it, really. Especially later on in this game. Right now, though, we have to go down the hatch because there's no... We can't get the monkey up there, or the token that's up there, by the way, until we go through the sewers. Yeah. By the way, you ever noticing that there's a bunch of graffiti that says kids on the wall, on the paper that's ripped and such, it says kids? I know the RC car has kids on it, and that makes sense. What the fuck is the rest of this shit? It makes the RC car kinda dark. Like, kinda menacing to see all this graffiti and shit in the sewer area after getting an RC car that has the same fucking thing on it. Oh, by the way, we need the RC car for this bit. Don't worry about that monkey over there. We can't reach him until a little bit later on. Don't worry. We'll get him very soon. Just be careful of the bombs and the shots he makes. Right. So, after failing to get to this guy because we can't reach him no matter what. And yeah, he is an annoying prick with the bombs. We'll just continue on from here and find that there's another monkey. This one is actually down in the open with a gun. Got him. And I'm just gonna go ahead and find out there's a monkey hidden behind this cage over here that I need to free out. How I free him? With the RC car. By the way, be careful of these fuckers. They're annoying. Well, they sometimes give you cookies, which is nice. Okay, so RC car. This is where most of the annoying part comes in. Because you see there's a big open area here, and there's only 2 exits. And your RC car can explode if it gets hit. Yeah, this is where things get annoying, because this is what you'll be doing for the most part. You'll be going around, driving your RC car around, trying to lure this fucker into one of the entrances, and a lot of the time he won't go for it because you're somewhat too close for him to go for it. But sometimes we'll just go for it anyway. But you have to get lucky, because sometimes he just goes right the fuck back and doesn't actually go through. And sometimes, he'll go out the entrance, he'll go out one of the exits, and then immediately, with no time, fucking go back in. You will have little to no reaction time to actually deal with that, and it sucks. So, yeah, the monkeys that are behind these cages that need the RC car, absolute bullshit. I fucking hate them. They are literally the most annoying monkey in the entire game. Like, I'm saying that right now, considering we're getting very close to the end. There's actually not that much left of this game. Right, so we're just going to use the RC car to activate these platforms, get up the slope, because we can't use the hula hoop to do that ourselves. And, yeah. You will find out that there is a life. Nice. You'll find out that there is a Specter token, as well as a button. As well as another area we need the RC car for. And the second bad part of the RC car, which is followed through in Ape Escape 2. Driving the RC car is a pain in the ass because it controls awkwardly. I'm sorry, there's just no way I can get used to this. And the worst part is that the camera is not helpful in this. This camera angle is garbage. The gadget icons are actually in the way and kind of blind me on the fucking start of the thing. And not only that, but it's all angled, so you have to drive in like a sort of angle, and it's sort of fucking weird and awkward, and you don't want to fall or else you have to go for all the shit again. And then the platform goes down. You're supposed to fall down, but I was out of the way a bit, and now I can go down and take care of the monkey that I was supposed to get before, but I couldn't because I couldn't reach him. And yeah, he is about as obnoxious as you'd think he would be. Luckily, the bombs do not bounce on the grate as near to the rocket, so they go right through it, and we're fine. Now we go back over to here to go in the pipe, because now we get to continue on to the barrel area. The barrel area is not good at all. Also, the camera's bullshit. But yeah, that's about as much as we can go for. I don't want to really go down yet. But as you can tell, the whole point of this is to run the barrels. Or you can just do this with the first bit. Well, the second bit's way too far away for you to deal with. By the way, we can't go in there until, well, in the second part at least. I'll show you how to get in there. Right now, though, in the first part, no, we ain't getting in there just yet. But this is what you'll be doing for the most part. You'll fuck up because of the smaller barrels being a little faster than the blue ones, and you won't know that until you fucking deal with it. And yeah, then you'll slide down. You'll slide all the way down to the bottom, and have to go all the way back up and do all this shit again. Make sure to get up here, by the way, for a special token. So, there's also green barrels, which are only in this side, the second part. They're fastest, and they're the smallest, and they're the most annoying. I hate these ones, because you really don't have much time to grip on them. And yeah, as you can tell, I am trying my best on this, but I just... yeah. There's literally no god to this piece of shit. Sadly, I just go way down. But I noticed a monkey on this platform over here that I didn't notice before. I couldn't see him. Here's an escalator to take us all the way up, but we're not going to go all the way back. We're instead going to go all the way forward over here to this monkey, because we're going to get him first. Get him. There we go. And over here is another life and tokens, which I will take. This level is kinda heavy on those lives, and by the way, there is a trick to dealing with this if you don't want to deal with the barrels. If you keep spinning and jumping at the same time and just keep at it no matter what, you will actually keep spinning up. You will keep using the gadget to get back up. You won't be jumping, really, but you will be spinning back up and you will be able to just cheat your way up the slope. It's not intended, but fuck it, you know, any trick is nice. And hey, once we're up here, we will find those two monkeys trying to shoot at me. And all I need is one to complete the first part of the city park. Yes! Now, because Natille ain't here, I don't even know how the hell the result screen's going to go, but let's just see what we got. Yeah, I thought as much. She's not here. There's nothing. Not even the AI congratulates us. But yeah, we are now done with the first half of City Park. Well, we're going back there. Because we can't complete it. Because we actually have all the necessary gadgets. Like, the only gadget we don't have left is the punching... like, the fucking punching glove, the boxing glove. We don't have that yet. Until we get that gadget, we're pretty much on a normal path. Nothing too special, really. And that's all we need, really. Because we're going back to City Park to 100% the level. We only have one token and 5 monkeys left. That's still of them. We're going all the way back to the sewers. So back over here, we can't get this monkey that I left over here. Take him right now. I can get him. There we go. Now, just down below me, in the water, is a secret passage. You go down there and you swim all the way through, but be careful and be fast, because you don't have that much air. And even though there's a monkey in the water with me, I don't want to risk getting him, or else I'm going to fucking drown. Yeah, that got dangerously low. But hey, the monkey got with me, so it's fine. And there's nothing else around here, sadly. There's no secret little live or air compartment around here. It's just more great. But we are actually on the other side of where this monkey is. And by the way, that makes a lot of sense. Let's not have to deal with the enemy. Well, there you go, I got the monkey. Now I can leave and go all the way back. And I'm actually going to show you the intended way of dealing with this. And there you go, the intended way. I didn't do that fucking slope bullshit with the glider. I actually went on the frickin' barrels and got all the way through. That's what they want from you. Oh, by the way, here's a Crash reference. Too bad, it's a bit hard to get through these guys, and you can't destroy the fans, so yeah, you just have to go through and hope for shit you don't get hit. Anyway, there's a monkey over here. How do we get him? Well, he's right up there. Just gone up there. Be careful though, he is a Black Pants monkey, which means he has a machine gun. He is very aggressive. Means he will shoot the shit out of you, but if you're good enough, by that I mean if you're quick enough, then you should be fine. Now go out of the way down and go inside this little passageway, and you'll actually find yourself back outside. Well, no, because there's no music outside. And yes, we're now at the hilly area where there's a token, as well as the monkey left here that's on the pipe. Take care of him right now because he's our final monkey of the entire level.
Yes!
And that's it, that's City Park done. We have all the monkeys and tokens, which means you know what else. Well, now we're doing the time trial of this level. But first... Yay! We did it! I can't believe it. Anyway, let's go ahead and, yeah, just save and then do our time trial. So, is the time trial for this one hard? Not really. Because all the monkeys need to deal with while we're nearly there at 69%. When we do the time trial, we will be at 69%, so that's a good way to end this part, really. Except we won't. There's something else after this. But yes, let's deal with the time trial because we only need to deal with the outside area. No need to go in the sewers this time. 3 monkeys. We're not doing this 1 minute 5 seconds. We're doing it much less. And yeah, to deal with this one, considering the time we have, there are only 2 sorts of monkeys we can deal with here. The boxing glove one, and the one that's on the park bench at the other side, where the robot comes in. Deal with the monkey at the boxing ring first, and make sure to get the tokens, because you're going to need them. Tokens are extremely important for this one, or else you're just sort of fucked. You'll want the big ones too. You want the ones that are around that one stump. Then get this monkey right over here and you're done.
Yes!
You can do this in under 10 seconds, it's just that you need a lot of tokens, you need to be fast about it. But yeah, there you go. And that is a gold. I don't need Natsumi to tell me I can't believe it. I know it's a gold. And yes, that is it for City Park. So next time we go into Specter's factory. But we're not done yet because I did say that I would be doing the final mini-game, the 3rd one that we can do. Basically on this part. I couldn't do it last part because that part was long enough. That was nearly 30 minutes, I believe, nearly. Yeah, 69%, there you go. So, what are we going to be doing with this one? This is Galaxy Monkey. What do you do in Galaxy Monkey? We had the ski one and we had the boxing one. What is Galaxy Monkey all about? Well, you're about to find out. Galaxy Monkey is literally a shmup. An extremely easy shmup, but a shmup nonetheless. And the way you control is, of course, the sticks. It's a dual stick shooter. Around the left stick, right stick to shoot. You know, those Xbox Live indie game things, you know. And of course, there are power-ups, and all they do is give you like 2 shots and 3 shots. That's about it. There are no other power-ups in this entire game. And there are a lot of enemies, though. Well, that's about the gist of the gameplay. And yeah, the points for the balls are very high. You need to destroy them. But all the rest, up to 800, really. And these are the high scores that are the default ones. 50,000 for normal play, and for the 3-minute time attack, it's 20,000. For this, there are much higher ones. I know this because I've seen what the actual high scores are like. They are huge. But for the most part, we'll be doing just the default ones. We're trying to defeat the default ones and then move on from there. And yeah, the gun's very loud, as you can tell. Yes, the enemies. There are the ones that are regular and give you 100 points. There's the pigs, which inflate. There are the starfish that can shoot at you like the normal fucking things here. See, these are the starfish. They suck. If you die, you lose your power-up, so don't die. And the more you go through, the more enemies pop up, like the pigs. In fact, when you get to a certain level, I believe this is where, yeah, level 10. This is where you'll be able to encounter the balls. The balls, oh by the way, here are the tiki heads. They shoot 3 times and follow you around, and they're annoying. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not doing too well. But don't worry, I'll be able to actually beat the score. It's 50,000, so I'll try to get 100,000 this one. There's the ball. The balls take a shit ton of hits, they give you 5,000 points. It's well worth destroying them. And since we're at this point where they appear twice, that's normal, that means you'll get pretty much an easy 10k. But eventually they'll be spawning 4 balls, 2 in a row. And because they go by so fast, how do you deal with them? How do you deal with 2 of them? Well, you have to get extremely close and constantly shoot at them at all times with 3 power-ups. It's not that easy and pretty risky, to be honest, because touching those fuckers will kill you. So you gotta be extremely close, but not too close. And you gotta be shooting at them immediately. Like, right when they start spawning, at the very pixel. It's the only way to take care of them real fast and get your points. You could just not do that, though. I mean, it is sort of annoying to take care of 2 of them in a row. But really, if you want to get a very easy time of taking care of this shit, you really want to deal with that. So there you go, I defeated the default. So now I'm just going to try and get 100k and show you how many levels there are, which there are infinite levels. Seriously, levels are infinite. I don't think there's actually an ending. Maybe there is an ending. Maybe level 999 is the ending. Who knows what happens with level 999. You have to spend a lot of hours with level 999 though. So, unless you're gonna Pac-Man this shit, I wouldn't recommend binging through this one. It's not a long one, it's just that if you're not perfect, it's gonna be tedious, boring, and it could fucking lose all your life and go through all this shit again, so if you wanna go for 999, like, be my guest, I don't know what the level cap is, but I do know it is pretty big, considering there are 3 numbers. And it will take you quite a while to get to it. Hell, you could probably get to a huge fucking time. Huge fucking, like, score by doing that. Seriously, if there's a max, let me know. I would love to know what the max score is for this one. It would be neat to understand just how far this minigame goes. But I am not spending my fucking time on that shit, okay? I've already got 110k. I think I've gone far enough, to be fair. So, really, dying here, I'll be fine with, because level 35 and 110k, I'm cool with that for now. The only high score enough, by the way, for this minigame is over 300k. So, yeah, that's about the gist of what you have to deal with. That's not for the 3-minute time attack. It's the same shit, only you have 3 minutes to get as much score as possible. So, basically be extremely fast, take care of the waves as fast as possible. And make sure you get the power up and don't die. Because lives give you a bonus score. You want to make sure you get those lives and get those bonus scores to really up your score. Luckily, though, it's an easy one because, again, the defaults aren't that hard to deal with. 20k isn't that difficult considering we have 3 minutes. As long as you keep shooting and you don't fuck up, you'll be fine. You'll be able to beat the 20k, no problem. You'll actually beat the default scores, so by then, all you have to do is just get good. Now, if you want to get like a really good high score, you'd want to get about 100,000. That's just the gist of it, really. But for the really big high score, like the actual top score I'd be able to find, over 150k would be your best bet, really. You want to get a really big score, and the only way to do that is to kill fast and don't die once. Otherwise, you're not doing it. You're not going to be able to beat 150k. Alright? It is not a score to fuck with. But you do want to go and kill every enemy, including the balls, because remember, balls do 500k, and you want that. You extremely want that. Yeah, this can go on for a while. I've already done it. There's nothing else to this. I do make it to 100k. It's just that, yeah. You might be thinking, how the fuck do you get to 100k? Look at your score right now, look how much time you have. And you died, too. I told you that the lives at this bonus point. And they're pretty generous of how much bonus points you get with your lives. So, we'll see it soon, but trust me, keeping all of your lives is the best thing you can get right now. And yes, 69,000. But that's not the score. Remember, lives. What did I actually get? Yeah, that's the low score. You get bonus based on your level and your lives. So if you got 3 lives, it's 30k, and based on your level, you'll get a shit ton more. That is over 100,000. And that's my high scores. You can definitely beat normal play if you go out for a few hours, but good luck on time attack. And that actually is it. Nothing to the options, so next time I'll be going to Specter's Factory. That's it for the mini games. I'll see you guys next time for more Ape Escape 1. Thanks for watching.